Your secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays, kids more worried about the
What up, Diablo fans? Five here. In today's video, we are going to be talking about gems. Yeah, that's right, the legendary gems for the next gen console. So you get these gems by doing rifts, or these key style, the keystone of trials. So you get a riftstone key. And in previous video, I talked about how to get them. You know, once you get a key, and you only need one key to get all 13 of them. But let's go ahead and talk about the different ones, and give you guys an idea of what to look for your build. So Bane of the Trap is a really cool one. Increased damage against enemies under the effects of controlling impaired effects, which would be like a frozen effect, or like a stun effect, or a hex effect, like if you have a witch doctor and you can do a hex. So that's really good for that. Also, another thing is that it reduces your speed of your enemies within 15 yards by 30% once you get to rank 25, which is pretty important, because when you're wanting to do these huge rifts, once you get into like the higher levels, you want them to slow down, and you don't want them to be running as fast as possible, dodging your attacks and everything else like that. So it's really nice to have. Now, this is the only one that you cannot get dropped. This is the Boon of the Hoarder. This is where you get from the Goblin Realm, Greed Realm. I talked about this in a previous video, but what's really good is if you're low on gold, this is also the best gem for that, because that does help out with a lot of gold. And also, leveling up does help increase your farming, because you gain 30% increased movement speed for 2 seconds after picking up gold. That does help you out quite a bit, because you'll see how much gold drops. It dramatically increases the speed of farming, and that's important. Gem, this is a toxin gem, poison damage. This is definitely very good for a poison witch doctor that is using poison as their main source of damage. So also, enemies that you poison take a 10% increased damage. So that's amazing right there when you get to level 25. So that's nice to have. Swiftness, 50% chance on hit to gain swiftness, increase your attack speed. This is great for a melee character, like say like a monk or a barb or even a crusader. This one's definitely a good one to have. And then plus, gain 1% to cooldown reduction per stack of swiftness. That's amazing if you're need that extra cooldown and you don't have it on your piece of gear, you don't have enough paragon points. So that's definitely a good one to have. Invigorating Gemstone. Now, while under controlled impairing effects, reduce all damage taken by 30%. Now, I haven't used this one yet on PC or on console, so it's really tough. It's nice to have if you have like an extra third socket, because there are a lot of impairing effects that these mobs do. And then plus, when you get to 25, heal 20% of maximum life whenever hit by a controlled impairing effect. So this one also does add a little bit of survivability to your build if you are on low survivability. Teardrop of the Star Weaver, 15% on hit to smite a nearby enemy for 200% weapon damage as holy. This is what every crusader wants to carry. I mean, just amazing, 200%. So this is just like the poison effect gem, except this one is for the holy. So that's nice to have. This one takes 25% of all damage takes in staggered. Now, one thing I do not know yet, and I haven't done any testing on this, there was an issue where it did not work on PC for a while until the newest patch. So I don't know if there's anything wrong with this. I will have to do some testing and let you guys know. Pain Enhancer, crit hit chance causes the enemies to bleed for 1200%. Excuse me, sorry about that. This is definitely good for a, I think for a barb, because especially when you get to the level 25, gain Blood Frenzy, granting you 3% attack attack speed for each bleeding within 20 yards. Imagine this having with a rend build. would be kind of nice to have a pain enhancer. Also, guys, if you guys have any other builds that you guys are using with these gems, please let me know. I mean, I don't know every single build with each gem and everything else like that, so please let me know, and that would be awesome. Strength, increase the damage of primary skills by 25%. That is amazing. This could be very, very overpowered used correctly in the correct build. I know a lot of witch doctors use this with their frogs, and it's pretty crazy that of how much damage that you do. And then the secondary effect, once you get to rank 25, primary skills heal you for 2% of maximum health on hit. So that it also helps you with survivability. So that's another good thing. This one, gain 0.5% increased damage for 3 seconds after spending a primary resource. This effect can stack up to 20 times. Like I said, this could be a really good for a witch doctor using that. Actually, any of the any character would be great for it. And then the secondary effect is gain 0.5% increased armor for every stack. So that's pretty good. This lightning one, this one's great for a lightning monk. This is basically like the oh my gosh, I forget what it was, but it just shoots out bunch of lightning. Like I forget which thing that you get that it's called, but Wrath of Lightning, dealing 600% weapon damage as lightning every second to nearby enemies for 3 seconds. It's really, really cool. While under the effect of the Wrath of Lightning, gain 25% increased movement speed. So, this is great for also farming. So have this, and then have Boon or the Hoarder, and you're getting so much more movement speed that will make farming so much faster for you. And also, you're not having to do any damage. You're just running around, and you're also striking damage. So this is definitely something good to have. Stone of Vengeance, damage you deal is increased by 4% for every 10 yards. Now this is depending on how well you play your Demon Hunter, this is actually pretty good if you can get your sentries far away, the 10 yards, because then you're increasing your 20% damage. Then also you stack that on one of your passives, which is steady aim. So that's 40% right there of damage, extra damage. So that's nice to have. So let's go back down to where we were at, and that was actually the last one. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And if I said something wrong, if I misquote something, please let me know also with that too. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching these videos. I love the feedback that you guys give me. I've been doing some new testing with vocals, so let me know if you guys like it. If not, I can always switch back to the old way. But I just want to say thank you guys so much. Please leave some feedback. If you like the video, go ahead and like. Also follow all my social media. It's in the description below. You can send me a PSN message, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I follow everybody. I accept everybody's friend requests. So just hit me up, and thank you guys so much. And see you guys in Sanctuary, and may the RNG be with you. Take care, guys.